Hello everybody, welcome back to WhatCulture Wrestling. It is a lovely Sunday here. I hope you're enjoying it wherever you are in the world. And as always, I'm here to tell you about all the wrestling news that dropped overnight. And we've got a few interesting stories, so I'm just going to jump straight on into it. The first one we're going to talk about is a Mickie James pitch, which apparently got rejected. It's a bit of a mad one, so bear with me, buckle up. Apparently, so Brian Gewirtz, I think that's how you say his name, I'm just going to keep butchering it anyway. He put it on Twitter. He keeps posting rejected pitches or ones that just weren't even brought forward to Vince McMahon. They're quite fun. All the wrestling world just keeps exploding every time he puts one on. And he's put one on now. He's obviously a former writer for WWE, and he said this one, you get a picture of Mickie James, and next to it looks like a typed, it almost looks like a news article. It's quite weird. But the actual thing says, the writing next to it says, off-site, Mickie James is in a house and is talking to herself about how this Sunday at WrestleMania, the transformation will be complete. Then Mickie James will take the last remnant of Triple H, she having that match, of Trish Stratus's identity, the Women's Championship. Then her grandfather will be proud. Isn't that right, Grandpa? And then the camera then pans to reveal a skeleton sitting in a rocking chair that is supposed to represent her grandpa. Not Triple H, because that would be even weirder. But yeah, this is up there. This is it was already a pretty weird angle, a great angle going into WrestleMania 22, but this would have taken things down a very dark path, I believe. But yeah, there you go. So hopefully we can get a few more of these weird little random rejected pictures just to see how crazy things could have been in the already crazy world of WWE. Right, so the next piece of news we're going to jump straight into now is all about, well, Jeff Hardy is apparently returning to Money in the Bank in terms of like actual singles action. He obviously returned on SmackDown and battered Sheamus, and now he's been booked in a match with Sheamus's old partner, Cesaro. So I don't know if there's going to be a rekindling of the bar, and then Jeff Hardy might have to get a part. I don't know where this is going. This has just literally come out of nowhere. They didn't bother to book the match or make the match, lead into the match on SmackDown. They just literally announced it in a press release. And also, we're going to get R-Truth versus MVP. So, again, not sure what the story is there, but MVP's been on all the marketing for Money in the Bank, so you had a feeling he was going to pop up at some point, but I don't understand why. I mean, I like R-Truth. I think MVP is entertaining as well. Jeff Hardy and Cesaro are probably going to have a great match, but just feels very thrown together because it is, pretty much. So, yeah, let me know what you think of that. Also, another weird tidbit really dropped overnight. Michelle McCool was talking to the New York Post. Obviously, The Undertaker's, I think it's a 5-part series, is dropping, I believe, tonight or today on the WWE Network. And I think she was there, obviously, just talking about it and just doing a bit of press for it. And she mentioned how, apparently, Edge was given the chance to end the streak. Edge, of all people, at WrestleMania 24. Obviously, they went on last in the main event of that WrestleMania, and it was, I think, Undertaker did beat Edge. He beat him by, obviously he did beat him. He beat him by submission in the end. But it was, apparently Edge just couldn't understand why the promotion wanted to drop the gimmick, really, because it obviously made them so much money over so many years. It was one of the big, massive selling points of WrestleMania every year, and he just couldn't understand the business side of it. He was just like, no, this doesn't make sense for me to just take this away and then to lose that. Obviously, then it would get broken 6 years later at WrestleMania 30 when Brock beat him, but yeah, I think it's quite interesting to hear that Edge just outright said, no, I don't want to do that. I mean, if many other wrestlers were given that chance to end the streak, I don't think many would, feel the need to say no, because it's quite a rub. That's a huge thing to break the streak. Look what it's done for Brock. I mean, he was already a beast, but they just turned into this absolute monster from there on out. So yeah, very, very interesting to hear that, to be honest. So yeah, let me know what you think of that. Next up, Becky Lynch has, well, she's broken another record. The woman just keeps on smashing it. This big old reign that she's had with the Raw Women's Championship, which she's had since WrestleMania 35. It's now officially the longest, made her the longest reigning Raw Women's Champion in the company's history. So That's pretty cool. She surpassed Alexa Bliss's record of 396 days. But it should be noted that that record, that 396-day record of Alexa Bliss, that was an accumulative record. She'd had multiple reigns, and that's what they add up to in the end. Whereas Becky Lynch's is literally from her one singular reign. So that's super impressive. She's had that for like a year and a bit now. It doesn't look like she's going to lose it anytime soon unless somebody cashes in on her after Money in the Bank. She's not booked in a Raw Women's Championship match at Money in the Bank unless they just do that on the night as well. So yeah, very, very, very impressive. Congratulations, Becky Lynch. Okay, so we're going to move on over to the land of AEW now, and a tag match has been announced for next week's Dynamite, and it's a bit of a lead on from the main event that we saw last week, that street fight, how that all ended. Obviously, Santana and Ortiz came in and interfered in the match between Broken Matt Hardy and Kenny Omega taking on the Six Gods, and yeah, they cost them the match pretty much. So they're going to have a tag match now. Santana and Ortiz are going to take on Broken Matt Hardy and Kenny Omega. And Hardy actually took to Twitter to comment on this match actually being scheduled. He said, "It took all 5 members of the circle that is internal to stop myself and Kenny Omega from destroying Jericho and Guevara last Wednesday. Since Loud and Devourable stuck their noses in our business, we're going to eat them off of their faces this Wednesday on AEW Dynamite." Typically insane as you'd expect from Broken Matt Hardy. I'm looking forward to it, but I just, yeah, not sure what to make of that tweet, but let me know what you think. And finally, we're going to end today's news today on a bit of a somber note, but you probably heard yesterday, I think it was towards the end of the day in the UK, that legendary rock and roll superstar Little Richard passed away, and yeah, the entire rock and roll world has been sending out the tributes to him, and he obviously performed America the Beautiful at WrestleMania 10, so he's part of WWE history as well. So the company have come out and issued a statement on the passing of Little Richard, and they said, WWE is saddened to learn that Little Richard, the founding father of rock and one of the most influential musicians of all time, passed away today at age 87. With a catalogue of classics to his credit, including Good Golly Miss Molly, Long Tall Sally, and Tutti Frutti, memorably covered by Hall of Famer Mean Gene Okerlund on the Wrestling album, Little Richard made an indelible mark on the WWE Universe with a stirring performance of America the Beautiful at WrestleMania 10 in Madison Square Garden. WWE extends its condolences to Little Richard's family, friends, and fans. So yeah, it was a nice touch from the company there to just tip the hat to him and pay the respects. And obviously, everyone here at WhatCulture sends their condolences to Little Richard's family as well. He was just an absolute rock superstar, trendsetter, trailblazer, whatever word you want to use, he was all of them. So yeah, that is our news today. Let me know what you think of all these stories. It's been a quick one, hopefully. I've not jammed on too much. Don't forget to go online and click on everything WhatCulture Wrestling. Don't forget to like, share, click on the subscribe button, ring the bell while you're there. Follow us at WhatCulture WWE. Follow myself at Gareth Morgan. No, I don't. And that has been that's been our news roundup for today. Don't forget to go online. Go online, you're online. Shut up. And that has been our news roundup. So that has been our news roundup of the day. Don't forget to go on Twitter and follow everyone here at WhatCulture Wrestling on WhatCulture WWE. Follow myself at gmorgan04. Don't forget to like, share, click on that subscribe button and ring the bell while you're there as well. Go on over to whatculture.com, read loads of brilliant articles. And yeah, just hopefully have the best day possible that you can have right now. And hopefully we'll see you very, very soon. It's all been leading to this. Every session, every hit, every setback. It's all this. Yeah, I'm excited. It's a chance to show off my skills. Show off what I've been working for years, my entire life, but I'm not taking it lightly. This is a serious moment. If it all goes well, then who knows? It's only upwards from here, but I'm not thinking about that. Don't have to think about that. I've just got to focus on the job at hand, and when I do, I'll get the job done. Dreaming about this since I was a kid, watching the greats doing it, watching them, yeah, showing the world what they can do, but now it's my time. Show everyone I'm the best. I knew I was better. So now I reckon it's about time we showed the world, innit? None of them are ready. None of them. Yeah, I'm confident. Because I know I can do it. I'm about to show you. I'll put in the blood, the sweat, the tears. Now it's time for the fun part.
The hell are you doing?
I'm doing left.
Welcome to What Culture Combat, and whilst you're here, why not subscribe to all things What Culture Combat for all of your favourite What Culture content. We've got lists, we've got predictions, reviews, and loads more to come, like my very own MMA video diary. Again, just in case you missed it, click on that subscribe button and don't forget to ring that bell to stay notified. Stay safe, fight fans, and I'm sure I'll see you very, very soon.